Friends, the current crisis is often described as unprecedented. But why is this crisis different from all other crises? On behalf of all of us at Jewish House, I want to share some thoughts about what we are currently seeing at the front line of crisis care in the Sydney community. The COVID-19 crisis is a healthcare crisis unlike anything we have experienced in our lifetimes. The important measures that we are all taking to protect the community and to assist our hospitals, doctors and nurses to combat this crisis do, however, create further problems themselves. Social distancing and isolation are essential, but can also exacerbate the existing mental health crises that we as a community are battling to address, including depression and anxiety. A disruption to our usual support networks and routines can make it more difficult for vulnerable members of our community to get through each day. The devastating effects this crisis will have on the economy can exacerbate the difficulties felt by those who are already struggling to pay the rent, to keep their kids in school, to find employment. Jewish House has been providing crisis care for more than 35 years, and we will continue doing it during and well beyond this COVID-19 crisis, because this is what we do. Each individual in need of crisis care, no matter where they come from or the nature of the crisis, will find our team ready and able to assist, as has always been the case since we opened our doors. This isn't our first crisis, and this, unfortunately, won't be our last. So why is this crisis different from all other crises? This crisis is different in the massive global scale and speed of it. From our decades of experience in dealing with crises, it is our belief that there is one sure way to combat a crisis that spreads exponentially. It is with an opposing force that spreads just as fast, just as far, just as exponentially: generosity and kindness. The spread of coronavirus is no match to the spread of compassion. To do this, we have to work together. We have to have every single organisation and every single individual who has a role to play in this crisis collaborating on a response to the many crises that coronavirus has caused. Jewish House works hand in hand with our many partners in Sydney and beyond to alleviate the challenges that many in our community are feeling. We work with healthcare providers, charities, supermarkets, chemists, federal, state and local governments, schools, employers, communal organisations and other not-for-profits to ensure that, together, we can provide our essential services in the quickest and most effective ways. This has to be the approach we take. Unfortunately, long after we get on top of this healthcare crisis, we will be feeling its after effects. We're in for a long and hard battle ahead. But if we work together, coronavirus doesn't stand a chance. Let's super spread generosity. Let's make compassion viral. If you think the challenge is unprecedented, then let's respond by looking after our neighbours in unprecedented ways. I want to acknowledge the unwavering dedication of our CEO, Rabbi Mendel Castell, and COO, Helen Krig, and all of the incredibly selfless and devoted staff and partners that we have working with us. On behalf of the Board of Directors and all of us at Jewish House, I wish the entire community a happy Passover, a happy holiday period, and the easiest transitions into and out of this new reality. If you think you need help or someone you care about needs help, know that we at Jewish House, together with our partners, are ready, willing, and able to give it. Please do not hesitate to call at any time. We are going to ride through this wave together. Chag Sameach.